Hello, and welcome to this new episode of Ungleton's Divinations. This morning we are looking at the energy for you for April 8th, 2026. It's also a timeless reading, so if you feel guided to listen to this video at a later time, you still should be able to find some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path. Let's start our ritual by lighting a second candle so that we temporarily anchor in your ancestors and spirit guides, so that they can join my ancestors and spirit guides to bring you this message that I hope will be positive, constructive, ameliorative. Very well. So let's see what's the energy, what's the message for you today. We are going to start with the Symbolon. So as always, please remember to use your intuition and discernment. Remember that not every reading is your reading, so take what resonates only and discard the rest. That being said, let's see. Can we have a first card, please, for the first side of this Symbolon, the first energy? Thank you. We have the False Coriolis or Aureolis. And we have the second side of this energy of this symbol. One card please for this second side of the energy. Thank you. Avorting. And what's the underlying energy that ties them together? The partner. Okay. So, as always, the Symbolon is either two sides of the energy within you, with the third one being what links them together, or it can also be two people, two souls that are linked together by an energy. So take what resonates and interpret this reading accordingly. So the first card, the first energy, seems like, well, I'll be speaking as it is a person, but it could also be, as I was telling you, a side within yourself. So this first energy seems to be an energy that could be balanced, but that is choosing to hide one of its sides, that is choosing to appear kind of angelic, pure, while it is actually a demon. The other side of the energy, avorting. It's an energy of somebody that is sad, that is not defeated, but in a deep sadness that he or she has to sacrifice a project or something that he or she was nurturing. I do not feel that it is actually a baby or a person. I feel it is more of a manifestation, a project, something that was gonna manifest in the physical. the energy that links both of them, both of those sides. The partner, there's a soul contract that links them together. The Gra, yeah, this should have been pure love. Matter and spirit. The first time I see this one. Yeah, abundance, riches, the ability to manifest from their combined energies, master and student, to learn from one another, guide one another. Out of solitude, isolation, heartbreak, into a peaceful energy connected to source. But instead, it seems like the first energy, the first side of the Symbolon, has been trying to chain the second, has been trying to control, manipulate, dominate. Yeah, an archangel. That only wanted to pour in unconditional love. But that didn't realize that he or she was pouring unconditional love into an energetic vampire. Yeah, that did everything he or she could to look like an abundant and beautiful soul connection. Temperance, silence. Yeah. Okay. It's a bit sad. There has to be some learning experience for both of those energies. What else does the collective need to know about those energies? Yeah. We're going to be using the Everyday Tarot to gain some clarity on those energies. So can we have a first card, please, to clarify this first energy? The false angels. One card, please, to clarify this energy, this false angelic energy. The Ace of Wands. Under the deck, the Seven of Pentacles. Mid deck, Justice. Under Justice, there's the Four of Pentacles. Under the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. See this first energy, this first person was presented with an opportunity to grow, to expand their soul. They were presented with this new passion, this new passion to gain some foundation, some stability, some security. That should have been balanced, that should have been a fairest outcome for all of the parties, those two energies. But it was actually a spark to get them to realize that their choices have consequences. To realign their consciousness towards a hard work that would take time to be fruitful or to show its benefits. Yeah. To realign them, to be able to be in love with the path that would lead them to success. But everything is played with this justice card here. The fact, yeah. Instead of being balanced, it brought heartbreak. Heartbreak to your soul, to your higher self. Ultimately getting your life old. So it's like this meeting of those energies. It was really a crossroad to change their life path, to create a new path of evolution for their souls. Can I have a card, please, to clarify this avorting energy, this second energy? What does the collective need to know? Thank you. Yeah. The Ten of Swords. And this is the sacrifice, this ending that was dramatic, sudden, that happened as those energies came close to one another. The Chariot under the deck, mid deck, the World, the Six of Pentacles under the World, the Ten of Pentacles under the Chariot. See how this energy is way, but it's not balanced, it's rebalanced. It's a beautiful energy after a very painful and hard truth that needed to be seen, transmuted. This second energy that was treacherously faced with a sudden ending with this end of this project, this manifestation that they wanted, because it was not with the right energy, it was not with the right soul. If it would have been an angel, an earth angel, the project wouldn't have needed to be ended. But it was part of this second energy, this second soul's path, to realize what needed to be sacrificed, ended, what was not aligned with his or hers destiny. So that they could receive on this new path that they are embarking on. Yeah. Some form of generosity from the divine, a divine inheritance. For their ability to complete this chapter of their life, to put an end to trying to unite with false energies. And to be able to ascertain and put their willpower on this new path to success with this balanced determination that's necessary to create generational wealth and abundance. Can we have a last card, please, to clarify this partnership energy, those partners, this energy that links them both, this soul contract? Yeah, the Seven of Cups. This is what this soul contract was all about. It was to allow each of those energies to realize that not every cup that is presented to you is the right one for you, that sometimes, and more often than not, you cannot really see what are the intentions behind the relationships that are presented to you. So this is a training ground for discernment. Yeah, the Seven of Wands under the deck. 77 might have a special meaning for you. The Sun mid-deck. The Two of Wands under the Sun. The Moon under the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this soul contract was there to allow both of those energies to cross path, not to unite, but to cross path, to learn to be careful about the choices that they make regarding the options that are available in their life, in their relationship departments, to realize that some energies will see that you have an enviable position, that you are or that you have some form of wealth, of talent, of energy that they want, and that they will try to get it from you. So you will have to defend this position, this energy, this talent, this this gift that is yours. So this energy, the second energy needed to learn that. The first energy needed to learn that even though they might try to deceive others by hiding their true intentions, by being deceitful, by hiding behind inspiration and passion their true intent, that they will not get what they wanted, because they cannot get what is somebody else's or another energy's gift, ability, talent. They have to do the work by themselves to gain the knowledge by themselves. Anything that they would try to steal will always lead to negative karma, to some form of backlash energetically in the future. And anything that they thought that they would, or that they had gained, was only temporarily, and that they will not be able to keep it. It's not a knowledge or something that they can put in their Akashic record, and that they could bring from one lifetime to the other. So it's actually lost energy. It is vain. Because it is by doing the work, by defending yourself, defending your own growth, by defending what is yours, not by attacking others, but by protecting what is yours, by standing up for what you believe in, for what you are, that you are fully aligned with growth and success. That you have access to new possibilities. And that you can continue your growth, you can continue to explore options, explore the world. We are going to be closing this reading with a card from the Karma's Oracle. So what does the collective need to know about this reading, this karma? We have one card, please. Thank you. Flame of Transformation. See this flame and the aborting energy, the sacrifice that needed to be done. This is how the negative karma can be transmuted into a more positive karma by sacrificing what is not aligned with was actually doomed to failure. The Eye of Intuition under the deck. Both of those energies were transformed by this sudden ending, by this sacrificed energy. The first energy had the Ace of Wands. The Wands is the fire, so the first energy brought the fire so that this sacrifice could be made for both of them, actually. I feel like this sacrifice was the energy necessary to close this soul contract and to allow both of those energies, both of those souls, to open their third eye and to start to listen to their intuition, to their higher guidance. The law of cause and effect. So it's there to get them both to realize the impact of their intentions and their choices through their actions karmically. And the crown of abundance, I feel like this is the energy that is transferred from one to the other. The energy that has had to sacrifice will receive the crown, the ability to be wealthy, abundant, to be in the sun energy, while this other energy, the one that brought the fire, that was in the moon energy, will be uncrowned. So this is the message that we had for you this morning. I hope it has brought you some information, some clarity to help and guide you on your destiny's path for your highest and greatest good and for the highest and greatest good of all of creation. I thank you for your presence with me this morning. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed day. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.